boom, boom, boom.
Pistol-packing husband Tom Randolph has just killed an armed intruder who's left Mrs. Randolph dying inside their home.
I don't know how many times I shot him, but I just kept right on going. Boom, boom, boom.
But neither Tom nor police could ever have imagined the clues they'd uncover in this dramatic video.
Sharon, 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 back there.
It shows Tom reenacting the night of death and horror for detectives.
Sharon.
And the dramatic police video would lead to the capture of a serial killer who'd been murdering women and somehow going undetected for the past 30 years.
I would say I was shocked.
He would already be on his way or may have already killed somebody else, without a doubt in my mind.
He got away with it for so many years, I think he became immune to it.
It's a Thursday night in Las Vegas. But Sin City locals Tom and wife Sharon are leaving the neon lights of the Strip to the tourists and sharing a romantic dinner at a quiet suburban restaurant before going to the movies.
Sharon's favorite thing in the entire world was to go to movies. She was a movie fanatic.
But on this date night, Sharon is said to be in the mood for something else.
She wanted to go home and have sex with Tom Randolph. And so he takes her home.
About there, we start opening the door up.
Tom acts out his version of that night's deadly events in this dramatic videotape shot by detectives themselves.
We're doing a walkthrough of the house, kind of a reenactment of what happened last Thursday.
Sharon's gone into the house ahead of him.
I start pulling in.
Tom parks the car and walks into the house.
Just coming on in the house. Then I turned the light on myself as we got in.
He sees something shocking at the end of a hallway leading to their bedroom.
I get right here and Sharon's laying in the floor, face down. And I stopped right about here, had the door, said, Sharon, Sharon.
Then something stops Tom in his tracks as he's going to her aid.
I thought I just seen like a shadow or something over this way.
Tom goes to a closet where he keeps a 9mm handgun.
And then I just reached up just like that, grabbed it, stuck it in my pocket, came around just like that, and about that time he's right up on me. Just right up on me, and we actually touched right about here.
Tom says he assumes the man wearing a ski mask had broken into the house while he and Sharon were at dinner and shot her when she walked in and surprised him.
And he kind of banged into me about right here, and then he went over to about right here.
The intruder then reaches for a gun tucked in the belt of his pants.
He kind of rushed up on me a little bit, and that's when I just pushed him, boom, boom, boom.
Tom continues to fire his 9mm as the intruder flees down the hall leading back to the garage.
I don't know how many times I shot him, but I just kept right on going. Boom, boom, boom.
But Tom says he hears a noise from the garage and fears the intruder is still alive.
And I mean, I actually got close. Boom, boom! And I don't know if I shot him once, I shot him twice. He wasn't moving,
Tom calls out to his wife Sharon again.
Sharon, Sharon, Sharon!
Tom says he wants to get to her, but is now afraid there may be another intruder hiding in their home. And he dramatically reenacts step by step for police how he carefully searched the house.
I started thinking there was somebody in the shower, like that.
His 9mm is in his hand and his fingers on the trigger.
I'm just kind of trying to see if anything else is going on. You know, like there's anybody around.
Finally satisfied there's not, Tom now approaches his wife lying in the nighttime shadows on the hallway floor.
And I think I turned this light on then. Turned that light on.
It's a horrifying sight.
She was laying here, and by then I could tell she was hurt really, really bad. I mean, the blood was just, then you could see thick blood. And I came back over and I went to call 911.
My wife's been shot, and there's a guy in my house, and I shot him as he's
Is he hurt too? Is he hurt too?
I hope she's dead.
Dispatch connects Tom to the emergency medical operator who tries to tell him how to help his wife.
Put her flat on her back. Oh, there's blood everywhere.
It's Sharon.
But with her life hanging in the balance, something is about to happen that will help change the entire course of the case. Next,
And all of a sudden it's Sharon.
detectives unexpectedly find themselves on the trail of a serial killer.
I know him. He's ripped me off. He's tried to rip me off.
And I know the whole time I'm probably crying and yelling, Sharon, talk to me, something like that.